Hi, welcome back, guys. This is a video that's a little bit outside our regular routine or our planned series. And we're doing it as a response to some comments we're seeing online where people are saying, I wish my Killing Joke Joker was not promoted, was back to E0.
Because then he'd be so much more useful for his ability, and like, why would you ever want to promote him? It's not worth it.
So, the idea is, for us at least, okay, so it makes sense. You got somebody like Shazam, whose passive is amazing on his Special 3.
And then Killing Joke Joker lets him use it as soon as Killing Joke Joker has been knocked out.
And that's great if you can do the 4 Special 2s and wipe out the other team. Your problem becomes, if you let your Joker die so fast, you're basically reducing it 2 against 3. All you need is one guy on the other team who
to
block.
With blocking gear, and he can make you do almost no damage.
Right, and then what you've done is, you can either end up with either a 2-on-2 battle or a 2-on-3 battle.
Which is annoying, especially when Killing Joke Joker is supposed to be really, really good.
Oh, and it can actually be difficult too if you end up facing a Raven on the other team and your Shazam is fully loaded with his Special 2 and you don't want to waste it. But then you also don't really have anything that's powerful enough to knock her out without triggering her passive.
Yeah.
So once we first saw these comments, what we wanted to do was go back to a battle, because Killing Joke Joker, when you fully elited him, you fully promoted him, and you maxed him out, he's actually probably one of the, potentially the top 3 basic attack damage dealers.
Yeah.
So let's just continue the video, actually, because this is a poll from a completed fight. So you see 68 seconds, nobody else came into the fight. He did more than 300,000 worth of damage against a fully promoted
29,000. Yeah, and so he's fighting guys with 300, 200, and 300 gear too. So the gear isn't even the problem.
So we've got him with 3 gears that all increase basic damage, 1 that heals on Special 1, which is important, and 2 that give you crit chance.
And these guys weren't in long. They dealt a fair amount of damage to him.
Now, it was a little bit close. Typically, maybe 1 in 10 battles with Killing Joke Joker, you can knock them all out, but most of the time you should be able to do at least 200,000 damage, unless something at the beginning happens that's pretty bad.
Which is enough to knock out 2 enemies.
Right.
Depending on healing, obviously.
Yeah, you can either knock out 1, maybe 2, weaken a whole bunch of them almost every battle, and it's only every once in a while that you get a really impressive battle like this, where Killing Joke Joker
just rips through them all.
So this was pulled from a battle that we'd already completed because it seemed kind of worth the trouble, because 300,000 is pretty impressive. And then we're going to do a couple more in sort of real time, but we're changing the format a little bit to show you a bunch of different fights, because like I said, Killing Joke Joker can't really finish the other team every time, but he can do it enough that there's no regrets here.
Yeah, so this is Killing Joke Joker on 3 separate occasions ripping through an enemy team.
Yeah, and unfortunately this was using the software recording, so there's no sound. But this is how it actually looks when I'm normally playing it, right?
Yeah, we normally don't play it with sound.
So it looks like actually, because Killing Joke Joker, look how much damage he took. The Special 1 heal is actually really important on him, even though his total health is really low.
Oh, that's great. He used a special to knock him far enough away, so instead of using Special 2, Batman used Special 1.
So even though when Batman was blocking initially, when he dropped in, and the first combo didn't push him back, in that case you have to take the chance and do another combo to push him back. Otherwise his Winged Avenger, even blocked, would have killed him.
So this entire game looks really close to the wire. Like, it looks really kind of on the edge of having him killed. But, again, what the really important thing is the healing.
Okay, a little help.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Right.
So you heal him again.
Alright, what's interesting too that you can see from this a little bit later is that damage over time cannot knock you out. Damage over time can bring you down to basically almost nothing, but you can't actually get killed from it, and you'll see right here. So look, he's got his special, and I got no health, I'm burning.
Damage over time got him down to like 1 or 0 health, but there we go, that's a...
So could you do it faster if you had Killing Joke Joker at a lower health, lower promotion, lower damage. Sure.
Potentially, but why would you take that chance of potentially losing every once in a while?
Yeah, and the good thing is that makes him much more effective as on a defense team, because one of the strategies for getting past Killing Joke Joker
is
on
just blocking until he switches out.
Yeah.
But if you give him all these basic attack gears, if you try to block until he switches out, unless you're a blocking character, and even then, it's really hard to wait him out, because he will just kill you. So you kind of are forced to kill him.
Right. And he's one of the few guys who has 4 hits on his swipe attack.
So that makes him do a lot more damage.
Right, and we haven't even really optimized him, right? Because if we were going to do it, this would, Raven would probably be replaced with Animated Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
To give him the 45% damage boost and the 45% energy gen boost.
But again, you run into the same problem where when you try to base your gameplay around one character or 2 characters, when Harley Quinn is just being a support character, in an emergency, you run the risk of having a 2 versus 3 battle when one of your guys gets knocked out, where only one of your characters is actually useful. Right?
Yeah. So I think he actually is among the top 3. I think Red Sun Deathstroke, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and Killing Joke Joker have the potential, if you team them right, to do the top 3 basic damage on one swipe combo.
Yeah.
Assuming that it crits, right? So that's the chance. It doesn't happen every time. But you look at that, man, it's like butter.
Yeah, that one is live play, so it's less hard on the eyes, and that was a really fast duel. You don't even really.
So 49 seconds, 254,000.
And 49 seconds is actually a decently fast run.
And if you're wondering why we have the team set up, the Shazam one should be obvious. Raven's there because we were playing around with this team as a defense team. And Raven is actually quite useful, almost necessary if you want to have a reasonable chance of success on winning your defensive battle. I mean, there's other teams that are good.
There are some characters that change the way that you play. Raven changes the way that you play against her, no matter what.
Killing Joke Joker too, right?
Killing Joke Joker does that too, yeah.
Yeah. But everybody else, it's really just getting through them as fast as you can. Like doing as much damage as you can.
But Killer Frost can change it if you focus too much on healing gear. And those are the 3 main characters that change the way that you, the strategy that you play against them.
Although I'll say Ares now makes a difference. Now that he's more commonly, and that we've got him at promotion of E7, Elite 7.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah. His unblockable second.
Part of me's tempted to do another one. I love the Ares team. Alright, so wow, let's watch this. Killing Joke Joker is hilarious. Oh, and they all crit, right?
Boom.
So that was almost...
One row of crits, another row of crits.
There's, like, what, 57,000 of damage in just those 2 combos? Crazy. And he's really taken hardly any damage at all.
He's
and almost
taken
knocked
like a
out...
couple hits.
Almost knocked out... Oh, and he has. Yeah, and again, people make the argument that it would be just that much faster. Yeah, it's faster maybe, but...
But also more dangerous.
Yeah, it's hard to lose when Killing Joke Joker takes out his own guy, maybe another one, and every once in a while it takes out all 3 without any...
Yeah.
And maybe 1 in 10 is a little bit ungenerous, because this is the second battle in the series of 5 where he was actually able to take out all of them.
Yeah. And one thing I want to mention is I recently got Injustice for PC. The full version, actually. So if you guys are maybe interested in seeing that, I think that's probably the most natural bridge that we could possibly do.
There you go.
From one game to another. You guys should comment. Maybe we'll see what we can find out. Seems like a more polished game, but also not very well optimized for PC.
Yeah, that's true. I think the fighter games, I think, do better on console.
Yeah, that's I think one genre of game which I will say is without a doubt better on console, because the graphics aren't too huge, right? The actual stuff that the characters are doing isn't hugely like graphics based, and it is probably better to be done with a controller.
So yeah, that was just our video response to why do you promote Killing Joke Joker?
This is why.
Because he rocks. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.